Mastering the negative contractions of modal verbs in passive voice. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our English learning journey. Today we're going to tackle an interesting, and sometimes challenging topic. Negative contractions of modal verbs in passive voice. This might sound complicated, but don't worry. With our detailed guide, you'll understand and use these constructions like a pro. Before diving into the main topic, let's quickly review what contractions are. Contractions are shortened forms of words or phrases. In English, we often use contractions in casual speech and writing to make our language flow more naturally. In the case of negative contractions, we are combining a verb and the word not. For instance, is not becomes isn't, cannot becomes can't, and so on. Easy, right? Next, let's have a brief look at modal verbs in passive voice. When we talk about the passive voice, we mean that the subject of the sentence is not doing the action but is being acted upon. Modal verbs, like can, could, should, would, etc., express possibility, ability, permission, or obligation. For instance, the modal verb can, in a sentence like, the task can be completed, indicates possibility. Now, let's combine these concepts. When we want to express a negative possibility or inability in the passive voice, we use the negative forms of modal verbs. For example, the task cannot be completed. In this sentence, cannot is the negative modal verb. This brings us to the main topic: negative contractions of modal verbs in passive voice. The standard negative modal verbs become contractions when used in casual language. For instance, cannot becomes can't, the task can't be completed. Should not becomes shouldn't, the advice shouldn't be ignored. Would not becomes wouldn't, the proposal wouldn't be accepted. Please note that while these contractions are common in everyday language, in more formal writing, it is often preferred to use the full form. We hope this lesson helps clear up any confusion around the negative contractions of modal verbs in passive voice. Remember, practice is key. The more you use these structures, the more natural they will feel. So, keep practicing, and you'll master these contractions in no time. We'll meet again in our next video. Till then, keep learning, and happy English practicing.